Hello students, welcome to my channel Brain Drain. I am Neha Bhatia and this video is for class 9th maths chapter 2 polynomials part 1. In this video we will study the topics that which expressions are polynomial, which expressions are not polynomial, degree of the polynomials, types of polynomials and coefficient of a term in a polynomial. But before starting all these topics, the main point is that what are polynomials? What is the polynomial? Why we are using this word polynomial? So first, let me start from the basic term algebra. I think you all have studied algebra, and in algebra you all must be knowing that first you take main point that what is term. What is term? A number and a variable. Constant and variable are called terms. If I am writing 5, this is also a term. If I am writing only x, this is also a term. If I am writing only z, this is also a term. If I am writing the combination of variable and constant, suppose 5x, this is also a term. So now I am writing three terms: 5x, 3x square, and the third term I am writing x upon 2. So these three terms I have written. Now I am joining these terms with signs. So 5x plus 3x square minus x upon 2. Now combination of terms becomes algebraic expression. Combination of terms means in which expression, so where we have more than one term, and the terms, see, listen carefully, always plus minus sign separate the terms, not multiplication and division sign. Always the addition and subtraction sign separate the terms. Here is the plus sign, here is the minus sign, so there are three terms in this, and this is called the expression, algebraic expression. With this, if we have equal sign also, suppose 5x square plus 3x square, 5x plus 3x square minus x by 2 is equal to something. So if we have equal sign left hand side and right hand side, so this will become an equation. So first you come again to this point. I think it is clear that which is expression, which is algebraic expression. Now what are polynomials? In any algebraic expression, if the power of the variables, which variable is there in this expression? Only x. There is one variable in this expression, x in all the terms. So if the power of variable is in whole number, what is the main point? If the power of only variable, not constant, in any expression, if the power of variable is in whole number, then that expression will be called polynomial. And in this expression all variables have power in whole number. This x power is 1, this x power is 2, and this x power is also 1. That's why this is polynomial. And in this expression there is only one type of variable, x. So this is polynomial in one variable. So main point is that power should be of variable only. We will not see the power of constant, and the power should be in whole number. So tell me, if I am saying whole number, 0 is also a whole number. So is only 5 or means only 25, or you can take any number 37. Are these also polynomial? Yes. Why? Because suppose there is a one variable with with 5. You take y, and the power is in whole number means 0. So I think you know this law of exponent, you studied in chapter 1. If a raised to the power 0, so answer is 1. So the value of a raised to the power 0 is 1. So that's why these numbers are also polynomial. These numbers are called constant polynomial because the value of whole number 0 with any variable becomes 1. So 5 into 1 is also 5. So this is also called polynomial. So what you have to keep in mind for the polynomial, that the variable power should be in whole number. Clear that what are polynomials? So now you come to these points. First I have written here polynomials. Now here we will write the expressions which are polynomials, and here we will write expressions which are not polynomials. Fine. So because I have explained what are polynomials, so you write here the expressions which are polynomial, and I have not given the condition that the polynomial in should be in one variable only. Okay, so you can write your example. I am writing according to which my mind is working now. So I am writing 3y square plus 5z minus 9. Is this polynomial? Yes, because variables are 5 y and z, and y both variables power are in whole numbers. One more I am writing 27. I told you this is also a polynomial because this is called constant polynomial. Now here we will write expressions which are not polynomials. These will be expressions, algebraic expressions, but these will not be polynomials. So it means if we have to write the examples of which are not polynomials, it means the power of variable should not be in whole number. It can be in root, means it can be in irrational, it can be in rational, it can be in negative integers, because it should not be in whole numbers only. So here I am writing 2 upon x plus 5y. See, this variable power is in whole number 1, but this variable power is not in whole number because this is in denominator, and when we will shift this variable in numerator, x raised to the power will become minus 1, and minus 1 is not a whole number, so this is not polynomial. Now again, yes, one more point came to in my mind, 5x root. Okay, what is the meaning of x root? That x power is 1 upon 2, means in fraction, not in whole number. So these two are not polynomials. So you can write more examples, okay, according to you. Now you come to the next point, the degree of polynomials. Before types of polynomials, why we are doing degree of polynomials? Because types of polynomials are according to degree of polynomials. Okay, so here also we will write any example. So I am taking, yes, 5x cube plus 4x square minus 3. Is this polynomial? First of all, you have to check before telling the degree of the polynomial. Yes, this one is polynomial, and variables are only one variable is there, x. So the degree of the polynomial is 3 is also degree of polynomial, 2 is also, but we will take, if we have to tell in the question that what is the degree of polynomial, we will take the highest one. We will take the highest. So highest power of variable in polynomial is called the degree of polynomial. Okay, so this, in this polynomial, what is the degree of polynomial? 3. Okay, now start writing. So first we will write the example of which polynomial in which the highest degree will be 1. So 1 plus x, 1 plus x, 2 plus x, or may write one more example, yeah, y plus 2. So in these both polynomials, in this variable is x, x raised to the power 1. In this polynomial also y is variable and y raised to the power 1. So the degree of polynomial in this example is 1. if the degree of the polynomial is 1, so this is called, here we are doing types of polynomials also together. Okay, if the degree of the polynomial is 1, that polynomial is called linear polynomial. That polynomial is called linear polynomial. Okay, now we will take in which polynomial the highest degree will be 2. Okay, y square minus y plus 1. One more. 2 plus t plus 3t square. Again I am repeating, you have to see just the power of the variable, not the constant which is in multiplication of variable, only the power of variable. Here you can see these two, in these two terms the variables are there, but the highest degree is 2. In this also the highest degree is 2. So degree of this polynomial is 2. That's why the types of polynomial means the name of this polynomial will be quadratic polynomial. The name of this polynomial will be quadratic polynomial. Clear? See, you have to learn these names because these are very important for the further chapters in class 10th also. Okay, now you come to the next point where in which we will take the example of highest degree 3. Here I took 5x cube plus 4x square minus 3. We will take one more. Yes, I am taking 4z raised to the power 3 minus 5. So the highest degree is 3. In this also highest degree of variable is 3. So degree of this polynomial is 3. So name of this polynomial will be cubic polynomial. Name of this polynomial will be cubic polynomial. We have more when we have the highest degree 4, 5, 6. But the name we have given till 3. There is one more name for the highest degree, for that is biquadratic, or you can say quadrinomial. But the till 3, highest degree 3, these types of polynomials are very important. See, I am giving you one more example. Don't be confused in that why we have given the name till 3. You just remember about polygons. Polygons are called the shapes which are closed and made up of straight lines. So, but we have given the names of polygons till 10 sides only. But we can have 100 sides also in the polynomial, 99, 98, more than 100 till infinite. Same in this polynomial also we can have the degree of the polynomial till infinite, but we cannot give the name to all. So we have given till 3 only. Okay, clear? Now the next point is the coefficient of polynomial. Coefficient of polynomial, I think coefficient you already studied in the earlier class, but again, so you take the same polynomial example, this one, 5x cube plus 4x square minus 3. In this polynomial I am asking the coefficient of x square. So we will take out the term from the polynomials of that term coefficient the question is asking. Okay, so the question is asking the coefficient of x square. So first you take out this term from the polynomial for x square. Now coefficient means the multiple, means which is there with the x square. So what is there with x square in this term? Plus 4. So what is the coefficient of x square? 4. We will not write plus here. Suppose in the same polynomial the question is asking the coefficient of x cube. So what is the coefficient of x cube in this term? 5. We will not take another term. So we will take the terms for which the coefficient has been asked in the question. Clear? So now you give me one example. If the polynomial is only z, I am giving example, minus z is the polynomial, and I am asking the polynomial of z. What will be the coefficient of z? So what will be the coefficient of z? What is there with z? Nothing, only minus. So minus 1 will be the coefficient of z in this polynomial. I hope these all topics are clear to you. If you want, you can note down the notes, means the basics. When will you start the chapter polynomial in your notebook, so you can note down. Okay. Now come to exercise 2.1. The question number 1 is, which are polynomial in one variables? We have to tell. First part I have not written. It's very easy. Now come to the second part. Phi square plus root 2. We don't have to bother about the constant term. We have to just see the variables. And in this expression, variable is 1, y only, and the power of the variable is 2, because they have given the two conditions. First we have to tell this is polynomial or not, and the polynomial should be in one variable. So we have to check two things, that the variable power should be in whole number and only one variable should be there in the expression. So in this expression only one variable is there and the power of the variable is in whole number. So yes, this is polynomial in one variable. Second part, y plus 2 upon y. Same example I gave you. This variable power is in whole number, but this variable power is not in whole number. When we will shift it in numerator, this variable power will become -1. So no, this is not polynomial. Clear? Here you see 3 root 2 plus t root 2. Root 2 doesn't matter, but here this t is variable and t variable power is in root, means 1 by 2. So this is not polynomial because the variable power is not in whole number. Here you can see there are three variables x, y, t, and the powers, all variables power are in whole number. So this one is polynomial, yes, but not in one variable. This polynomial is in three variables. So we cannot write no, we will write yes, this is polynomial, but in three variable, not in one variable, but in three variables. Got it? Now the next question is coefficient of x square. They are asking the coefficient of x square. And what did I tell you? First you take out the term in which x square is there. So this term we have to take. Now you see in this term what is there with the x square. What is in multiple of x square? Pi by 2. So what is the coefficient of x square? Pi by 2. You write in proper statement. In this we will see that x square is not there. There is no term in which x square is there. It means that term will be multiplying by 0. Means if that term is not there, then what will be the coefficient? 0. So coefficient of x square in this term is 0. Clear? Now the fourth question is degree of polynomials. This I also explained, the highest degree of the variable. First you have to see the variable. T is the variable in this polynomial and highest degree, because this is only one time and the degree of t here is 1. So what is the degree of polynomial in this polynomial? 1. And in this fourth part you will see there is no polynomial. It means this one is which polynomial? Constant polynomial, where we have power of any variable 0. So in this the degree of polynomial is 0. That's why the variable is not there. And this type of polynomials are called constant polynomial. So and the last question is question number 5. You do yourself, because in this question you have to classify the polynomials as linear, quadratic and cubic. So if you know how to take out the degree, and according to degree you can write the types of polynomial. I hope this exercise 1.1 and all the topics are clear to you. So complete exercise 2.1, sorry 2.1, not 1.1. Okay, and see the next part for next exercise. Thank you.